Welcome to Chatsunami, a Scottish variety podcast that discusses topics from gaming and films to anime and general interest. Join me, your host, Chatsunami, as well as the rest of our Chatsunami team for our takes on these very important pop culture topics.
Sir, it's clearly a trap. I accept your bait!
That happens 3 times in the film. Like, every time that general goes, don't do this one thing, he goes, do you know what I'm gonna do? That's exact.
It does as well. She had the pointy teeth. What was that about?
She looked like Bilbo when he wants the ring back.
She did, didn't she? I just want the lightsaber one more time.
Parasite says, no, you will get back into your office and work.
No, says the man in Zoom. Yeah. Trousers are for the working man.
You're bursting into your hotel room. Honey, we need to go.
Leave the kids. You can milk an oddish. Oh!
That's the worst thing you've ever said in any of the episodes.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then you can check us out at our website, chatsunami.com, as well as all good podcast apps. As always, stay safe, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay hydrated.
Stay classy and have a banana. This has been Chatsunami.
I'm sorry. Hello Pandalorians, hope you are having a fantastic Friday so far. Well, I've got some great news. This weekend, I have been invited back to Fan Frontier's latest Comic-Con at the Glasgow SEC PowerCon as a content creator once again. And let me tell you, I am utterly hyped to be a part of this. If you've been keeping up with the podcast, you'll know that the last time I was there was in September with the one and only Martin McAllister as we discussed what made Epic Comic-Con so great. And with no surprise, Fan Frontiers are kicking off the con season strong with PowerCon. In addition to that, they've also partnered up with the Strathclyde Union for around £5 a ticket to host an over-18s after-party between 7:30pm to 12am, where special guest Samuel Roken, who you may recognise as the voice of Ghost in Call of Duty, will be DJing. And no, I didn't really expect to say that, but it is still pretty cool. So what can you expect this weekend? PowerCon will be running from the 7th to the 8th of March at the Glasgow SEC, and as always, it is inclusive to a wide range of ages. For families and younger congoers, they have free reading zones, a Lego station, face painting, a retro gaming arcade, a tabletop gaming area, an area to try painting your first Warhammer minifigures, and last but certainly not least, a Star Wars inspired Blaster Trooper game. But what else could possibly be on? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear listener. Throughout both Saturday and Sunday, there are a variety of activities being hosted, such as guest panels, cosplay parades, and so much more. For more information about exact times, please check out the show guide on the website forthefans.uk. As for guests this year, we have some fantastic folk appearing. In the voice acting and screen side, we have Erica Schroeder, the aforementioned Samuel Roken, Tim Downey, Amelia Tyler, Kirsty Ryder, and for Saturday only, Peter Davidson. And on the comic side, we have Robin Etherington, Alex Packnadell, Laura Hill, Lauren Knight, Matt Hardy, Rob Jones, and the Still Game comic team. Just remember that if you've booked a slot for photo shoots and such, then please check the guide to see both the day and time this will be on, because it's extremely important to be on time for this. In relation to the general con itself, there'll be a plethora of things to do, from vendors in the comics village to my personal favourite artist alley. Remember to support your favourite indie artists and post about it online. Now, this is when I put my serious face on for the moment, as I feel like this is extremely important to mention. I said this last time at Epic Comic Con, but remember the rule of 3 for Chatsunami. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay hydrated. Let's start with stay safe. As per the guidelines from Fan Frontiers themselves, it is important for congoers to be as safe as possible, and they have some important tips to make the day as enjoyable as possible. The Ask for Angela system is in place, where if you need to be removed discreetly from a situation by a member of staff, then ask them if they know where Angela is. friends, and they will be more than happy to help you. While a con is a great place to meet up with friends and such, don't meet alone with new friends in person for the first time here, especially if you've met them online. Remember to stay on the SEC grounds where security is present. Remember, the staff are there to help if you feel unsafe or uncomfortable. Now for staying awesome, please remember to carry a power bank or a charger for your phone if you're going as a group. Arrange a meeting point so that you can meet up with your groups if you get separated. Worst case scenario, ask a staff member for help. Quiet spaces are also present and can be found on the floor map, once again available on forthefans.uk. Ear defenders are also available for £5 at the information desk. Finally, stay hydrated. Look, going around the con is thirsty work, and no one wants to see their favourite guests on an empty stomach. While there are food vans inside the venue, remember to take a refillable bottle with you if you can, or you can go to any refill station in the SEC to top them up. As an avid snack fan myself, it's also important to have emergency snacks on hand, either for yourself or for your friends. Finally, the do's and don'ts of Comic-Con. I'm just going to read these directly from the guide, as they are extremely important, and to be honest, we have touched on a few, but it's best to reiterate them. Do's: ask before taking a photo of someone, bring a water bottle and some snacks, wear antiperspirant deodorant, have your tickets downloaded and ready, bring comfortable shoes and take breaks if you need to. Ask staff for help if you need it, bring a portable charger and charging cable, look out for one another if you're in a group, and treat others with kindness and respect. As for the don'ts, do not take a photo of a person who is resting or eating. Don't be rude to someone because they're cosplaying a character you don't like. Don't meet someone you don't know alone. Don't forget to read the prop rules if you're cosplaying with a large prop or weapon. And last but certainly not least, do not miss out on scheduling. Check out the timetable before and set alarms so you don't miss your favourite panels. And yeah, that's all the main things to know about PowerCon. Unfortunately, I'm unable to attend the con on Saturday, but I will definitely be attending on Sunday to share how fantastic Fan Frontiers are. And who knows, maybe you'll hear some familiar voices along the way when we do a recap episode of the event. If you see me wandering around in my Chatsunami branded hoodie, trust me, I'm 100% sure I'm going to be the only one wearing a Chatsunami hoodie, then please feel free to come up and say hello to me. And to any artists who want a free shout out on Sunday, please feel free to let me know and I will happily swing by your table to chat. But as always, thank you all so much for listening. Did you know that Chatsunami discusses a number of gaming topics as well as films, anime and all things pop culture? If that sounds like your cup of tea, then pop an episode on as you travel to PowerCon this weekend from our website chatsunami.com, as well as all good podcast apps. But until then, stay safe, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay hydrated.